Have you ever wondered why some people seem to command respect without saying a word? It's not because they're louder or more forceful. It's because they understand the power of silence and self-control. In today's world, we often find ourselves caught in the noise of constant communication, always feeling the need to explain ourselves or defend our actions. But what if the true power lies in doing the exact opposite? What if we could gain the respect of others simply by embodying the strength and wisdom to remain silent when it matters most? This isn't just a technique, it's a mindset rooted in Stoic philosophy, which teaches us that the most powerful people are those who control their reactions, emotions, and words. In this video, we'll explore how you can make your enemies respect you, not by speaking, but by embodying the very essence of Stoic power. Get ready to unlock the secret to commanding respect and influence like a Stoic. 1. The power of silence. Silence can be one of the most powerful weapons you possess. When faced with provocation or confrontation, our instinct is often to speak, to explain, to defend ourselves. But what if silence is the key to earning respect? In a world full of noise and constant chatter, silence can set you apart in ways words never could. It's not a sign of weakness or fear, but rather a conscious choice to stay composed and in control. The quiet strength of silence doesn't mean you have nothing to say. It means you understand that your presence speaks louder than words ever could. By choosing silence, you signal to others that you are not easily rattled, that you are in full control of your emotions and reactions. Think about it. In the heat of a heated argument, the one who remains calm, who doesn't rise to the bait, often ends up holding the higher ground. That person isn't necessarily stronger or smarter, but they possess something invaluable: the ability to stay quiet and observe. The ability to not react is a form of power that most people fail to recognize. Silence doesn't make you passive. It makes you active in the most deliberate way possible. When you choose not to engage in meaningless back and forth, you create space to think, to observe, and to respond only when it truly matters. This is the core of Stoic philosophy: to choose the response, not the reaction. When others see you maintaining your composure, they start to see you as someone who commands respect without ever having to demand it. In a world where everyone is trying to be heard, the person who chooses silence is often the most influential. By not getting caught up in the noise, you show that you're not ruled by emotions or external opinions. You are the one who dictates your own actions, your own responses. Silence isn't about shutting people out. It's about establishing boundaries and protecting your peace. When you hold the power to remain silent in the face of chaos, you automatically elevate yourself in the eyes of others. They start to wonder, how does he stay so composed? That's the secret. By mastering silence, you demonstrate a level of emotional intelligence and inner strength that people cannot ignore. And let's not forget the most important part. Silence allows you to observe. In moments of stillness, you can see the true intentions of those around you. Their words, actions, and behaviors will speak volumes, revealing more than they ever intended. Silence gives you the clarity to recognize patterns, to decide who deserves your attention and who doesn't. When you speak, people hear you. But when you remain silent, people pay attention. 2. Influence through action, not words. Instead of talking about what you can do, show others through your actions. What you do speaks louder than anything you could say. When you live a life of purpose and act with integrity, people will naturally respect you. You don't need to explain your worth or prove yourself through words. Your actions will define who you are and what you stand for. People observe more than they listen. They watch your actions, how you handle challenges, and how you treat others. Your behavior will tell them everything they need to know. By aligning your actions with your values, you not only earn respect, but also build trust. You become someone others can count on without ever needing to say a word. Think about the individuals who inspire respect without even trying. These are the people who quietly show up, do the work, and stay true to their principles. They don't seek attention or approval. Instead, they focus on doing what's right, regardless of who's watching. Your actions, how you show up every day, how you treat others, and how you handle adversity, create a story much more compelling than words alone. Stoic philosophers understood this truth deeply. The essence of who we are is revealed not by what we say, but by what we do. Every small action, every decision you make, is a reflection of your character. People respect those who lead by example and live with integrity. The power of influence lies in consistency. When you consistently align your actions with your beliefs, you send a message to the world about who you are. Words can fade away, but actions leave a lasting impression. Every time you show up and act with purpose, you reinforce your commitment to your values. This builds a foundation of respect that grows over time. When others see you live according to your principles without needing validation, they'll start to see you as a person of substance, someone whose respect is earned, not demanded. Don't underestimate the influence that quiet action can have. In a world where talk is cheap, those who quietly lead with their actions will stand out. They don't need to boast about their achievements because their behavior speaks for them. By living authentically, you create a life that commands respect without requiring anyone's approval. Your actions become the proof of your strength and integrity. And this influence, it's far more powerful than any words you could ever say. 3. Control your emotions. Be the master of yourself. When you allow your emotions to control you, you lose the respect of those around you. The real power comes from controlling your emotions, especially in situations where others might expect you to react. It's easy to be driven by anger, frustration, or anxiety. But the Stoics teach us that true strength lies in remaining calm, no matter what happens around you. When you react impulsively, you give away your power. But when you control your emotions, you retain your dignity and show others that you cannot be easily shaken. By mastering your emotions, you demonstrate that your actions are driven by logic and virtue, not by fleeting feelings. Think about a time when you've been in a situation that tested your patience. Maybe it was a difficult conversation or a challenging work environment. In those moments, reacting out of anger or frustration only escalates the conflict. On the other hand, when you pause, breathe, and choose to respond thoughtfully, you not only gain control of the situation, but also earn the respect of those around you. The key to mastering your emotions is not to suppress them, but to recognize them and choose your response. When you're able to control your emotions, you are in complete control of yourself. This is the ultimate form of strength, the ability to stay composed under pressure. In every interaction, you have a choice: react or respond. The Stoics understood that it's not what happens to us that defines us, but how we respond to what happens. When you let go of reactive emotions and choose a measured response, you project strength, wisdom, and self-control. People respect those who don't let their emotions dictate their actions, who stay calm in the face of chaos and act with intention rather than impulse. By remaining emotionally composed, you show that you are the master of your own life, and that is the most powerful position to be in. It's important to remember that mastering your emotions is not about becoming indifferent or detached from your feelings. It's about choosing when to engage with your emotions and when to let them pass. The Stoics teach that we should not be enslaved by our emotions, but rather use them as signals to guide us in a more purposeful direction. When you can pause before reacting, you give yourself the space to think and respond with clarity. This is the true meaning of emotional mastery. Not to avoid emotions, but to use them as tools to guide your actions with wisdom and purpose. 4. Set strong boundaries. Teach others how to treat you. Setting boundaries isn't just about protecting yourself. It's about teaching others how to respect you. Boundaries are essential in every relationship, whether personal, professional, or social. Without clear boundaries, you allow others to dictate how they treat you, which can lead to frustration and resentment. The Stoics understood that by setting boundaries, we create a space where our values are respected and our peace is protected. It's not about being rigid or controlling, but about maintaining your integrity and ensuring that others understand where you stand. When you communicate your boundaries, you teach others how to treat you. By doing so, you maintain control over your life and avoid unnecessary stress. Boundaries allow you to create relationships that are based on mutual respect, not manipulation or dependency. Think about a time when someone crossed a line with you, whether it was a friend, colleague, or family member. How did you respond? Did you let it slide, or did you assert yourself and set a clear boundary? Setting boundaries doesn't mean you have to be harsh or confrontational. It simply means that you recognize your worth and that you will not tolerate anything that goes against your values. The people who respect you will understand your boundaries and will appreciate your clarity. Those who don't respect them are revealing their true intentions, and it's up to you whether you want to continue allowing them into your life. When you set clear boundaries, you stop giving away your power to others. You protect your emotional well-being and create an environment where you can thrive. It's also important to note that setting boundaries is an ongoing process. As you grow and change, your boundaries may evolve too. But the key is to remain consistent in enforcing them. When you let others cross your boundaries repeatedly, you send a message that you don't value yourself enough to protect your own space. But when you stand firm in your boundaries, you show others that you are someone who can be trusted, respected, and relied upon. This consistency is what ultimately earns you the respect you deserve. Remember, boundaries are not walls. They are guidelines that help define who you are and how you wish to be treated. They are not meant to isolate you, but to protect you from the negative influences that could undermine your peace and happiness. When you establish boundaries, you take control of your life, your relationships, and your emotional state. And when you do this, others will naturally respect you for your strength and clarity. 5. Self-reliance and independence. Be the strongest version of yourself. Self-reliance and independence are the foundations of true strength. When you are not dependent on others for validation or support, you become resilient to external pressures. This is a core teaching of Stoicism, that true power comes from within. In a world where many people seek approval or try to gain validation from others, the Stoic mindset encourages us to look inward. You don't need anyone's permission to be strong, confident, or successful. Self-reliance means you take responsibility for your own life, your actions, and your happiness. By doing so, you gain the ability to move through life with confidence and clarity, unaffected by the opinions or judgments of others. Independence isn't about isolating yourself or rejecting help. It's about having the strength to stand on your own, knowing you have the inner resources to face any challenge that comes your way. Think about a time when you relied heavily on someone else's approval or support. How did that make you feel? Did it empower you, or did it make you feel weak and uncertain? Relying on others for your sense of self-worth can be a trap. It leaves you vulnerable to their opinions, their moods, and their judgments. When you base your confidence on external factors, you're giving away your power. True strength comes when you can stand firm in who you are, regardless of what anyone else thinks. By cultivating self-reliance, you build a solid foundation for your life. You no longer need to rely on others to make you feel good about yourself, because you already know your worth. In addition to emotional independence, self-reliance also means being resourceful and proactive. Stoics like Seneca and Epictetus lived with great independence, not in the sense of rejecting society or relationships, but by learning how to rely on their inner resources. They didn't let the challenges of life break them because they understood that they had the mental and emotional strength to handle anything that came their way. When you develop this inner strength, you stop being controlled by external circumstances. You begin to create your own path, choosing your actions and reactions based on your values and your principles. Self-reliance also allows you to be a stronger leader. When you are independent and grounded, you can inspire others to be the same. You lead by example, showing people that they too can find strength and confidence within themselves. This independence doesn't isolate you from others. Rather, it enables you to form deeper, more authentic connections because you no longer rely on anyone else to feel validated. By embracing self-reliance, you free yourself from the need for external approval, and that's when true personal power is unlocked. 6. Self-respect. Be the example. You want others to follow. Self-respect is the foundation upon which all other forms of respect are built. When you respect yourself, you set the standard for how others should treat you. This isn't about arrogance or selfishness, but about recognizing your worth and refusing to settle for less than you deserve. Stoicism teaches that self-respect comes from living in alignment with your values and principles. When you stay true to yourself, others can't help but respect you. Living with integrity and doing what is right, even when no one is watching, reinforces your self-respect. It's not about seeking validation from others, but about knowing that your actions are in harmony with who you truly are. People respect those who honor their own worth, and when you do that, you show others how they should treat you. Think about how you treat yourself in moments of solitude. When you're alone, do you honor your values, or do you compromise for the sake of convenience or comfort? True self-respect means staying true to your beliefs, even when it's difficult. It means not allowing others to dictate your actions or your sense of worth. Self-respect isn't a one-time act. It's something you cultivate every day through your decisions, your actions, and your mindset. When you maintain a strong sense of self-respect, others are more likely to respect you as well. You become someone who commands attention, not because you demand it, but because you've earned it through your actions. Your self-respect is also a reflection of how much you value your time, your energy, and your boundaries. When you show up in life with a clear sense of what you will and won't tolerate, people take notice. By enforcing your own standards and treating yourself with the utmost respect, you demonstrate that you are not willing to compromise on the things that truly matter to you. This teaches others how to treat you, as they will see that you won't accept anything less than respect in return. Respect doesn't come from boasting about your achievements or seeking approval. It comes from living in a way that is consistent with your values and treating yourself with dignity. Remember, self-respect isn't about being perfect. It's about embracing your flaws, learning from your mistakes, and continually striving to become a better version of yourself. When you honor yourself and your principles, you create a life that reflects your highest values, and that's the most powerful form of respect you can earn. Self-respect is magnetic. It attracts people who value you for who you are, not for what you can do for them. By living authentically and with integrity, you create relationships based on mutual respect, trust, and admiration. 7. Continuous improvement. The relentless pursuit of strength. The pursuit of constant self-improvement is the key to lasting respect. When you never stop learning, growing, and developing, you not only become stronger, but you also earn the respect of others who recognize your commitment to bettering yourself. Stoicism teaches that we should always strive to improve, not for external recognition, but because true strength comes from within. Self-improvement is about more than just acquiring new skills or knowledge. It's about becoming a better version of yourself every single day. By making small but consistent improvements, you build the resilience, wisdom, and strength needed to overcome life's challenges with grace. When others see that you are constantly evolving, they can't help but respect the effort and determination you put into your own growth. Think about the habits you cultivate on a daily basis. Do you dedicate time to learn something new, to challenge yourself, or to improve your mind and body? Self-improvement is not just about big achievements or monumental changes. It's about making small, incremental steps toward becoming the best version of yourself. These small steps add up over time and create a person who is unshakable, unbreakable, and worthy of respect. When you focus on continuous growth, you stop worrying about the opinions of others. Instead, your energy is directed inward, and you begin to create a life that reflects your true potential. Every day is an opportunity to get better, to grow stronger, and to move closer to the person you are meant to be. In the face of adversity, the Stoic mindset encourages us to embrace the struggle as a part of our growth. Instead of avoiding challenges, the Stoics believe that obstacles are opportunities for growth. When you face difficulties head-on and use them as fuel for self-improvement, you develop the strength to handle even the toughest situations. By making a habit of pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, you build mental and emotional resilience that others will respect. You show the world that you are not afraid of discomfort, failure, or struggle. Instead, you see these moments as chances to improve and become stronger. Continuous improvement also means learning from your mistakes. Stoicism doesn't see failure as something to be feared, but rather as a natural part of life that offers valuable lessons. When you take responsibility for your mistakes, learn from them, and apply those lessons moving forward, you gain wisdom and strength. By continually improving yourself, you prove that you are a person of integrity, resilience, and determination, qualities that command respect. This constant pursuit of excellence is what sets you apart from others who might settle for mediocrity or complacency. Remember, the path of self-improvement is not easy, but it is worth it. It requires discipline, patience, and an unwavering commitment to your goals. But when you make it a part of your daily life, you will find that you grow stronger and more capable with each passing day. This journey of improvement not only leads to personal fulfillment, but it also earns you the respect and admiration of those around you. By focusing on becoming the best version of yourself, you ultimately attract respect, admiration, and influence, all without needing to say a word. The pursuit of constant self-improvement is the key to lasting respect. When you never stop learning, growing, and developing, you not only become stronger, but you also earn the respect of others who recognize your commitment to bettering yourself. Stoicism teaches that we should always strive to improve, not for external recognition, but because true strength comes from within. Self-improvement is about more than just acquiring new skills or knowledge. It's about becoming a better version of yourself every single day. By making small but consistent improvements, you build the resilience, wisdom, and strength needed to overcome life's challenges with grace. When others see that you are constantly evolving, they can't help but respect the effort and determination you put into your own growth. Think about the habits you cultivate on a daily basis. Do you dedicate time to learn something new, to challenge yourself, or to improve your mind and body? Self-improvement isn't about big achievements. It's about small, consistent steps forward. Every day is an opportunity to get better, to grow stronger, and to move closer to the person you're meant to be. And as you grow, you'll notice others starting to respect you more, not for your accomplishments, but for the effort and discipline you consistently apply. In the face of adversity, the Stoic mindset encourages us to embrace struggle as a means of growth. Rather than fearing difficulties, we should see them as chances to strengthen our character. The obstacles we face reveal who we really are, and by pushing through them with resilience, we become more than we ever thought possible. By choosing to grow from adversity, we take control of our narrative. This ongoing journey of improvement is what makes you strong, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. To earn the respect of others without saying a word, the key lies in mastering yourself. It's not about loud declarations or trying to force people's admiration. It's about the quiet power that comes from being in control of your emotions, actions, and reactions. The Stoic philosophy teaches us that true strength is found in silence, self-control, and consistently living by our values. When we live authentically, in alignment with our principles, we don't need to convince others of our worth. It's evident in the way we carry ourselves. Setting strong boundaries, choosing to act instead of speak, and embracing continuous self-improvement are all practices that build lasting respect. When you take control of your life and stop seeking validation from others, you begin to create a space where respect is freely given. People will recognize your strength not by your words, but by your consistent actions and unwavering commitment to personal growth. In the end, respect is not something that can be demanded. It's something that must be earned through the way you live. And as you continue on this journey of self-mastery, you'll find that the more you focus on controlling yourself, the more respect you naturally attract. This isn't about perfection. It's about the relentless pursuit of becoming a better, stronger version of yourself every single day. Remember, the most powerful people in the world aren't those who speak the loudest, but those who carry an inner strength that commands respect without a single word. Live like a Stoic, and respect will follow you. Silently, but undeniably.